My name is Tom Cullen, and I'm the director for the Lane Business Accelerator. Since the day we started this, our focus has been building out a vibrant entrepreneurial community in Cattaraugus County. Eric Lane was a visionary for Olean area, for Cattaraugus County, that so many people looked up to. What he's done for our community, what Cutco has done for our community, has really been incredible. When he unfortunately passed away, we knew that we really should honor him.
There was a desire to be able to leave some type of a legacy to help support entrepreneurship in Olean. There were very generous contributions that were made. It was decided that it might be good if we kickstart an accelerator program. So that's kind of how it spawned.
The biggest thing when starting a business is you get really lonely because you're working on this thing, you're crafting it, you want it to be perfect. And so Tom had recommended that there was this awesome group of entrepreneurs that would be coming together within the Cattaraugus community, and that I should try to get into this and apply and meet other like-minded founders.
I wanted to commiserate with people in my shoes, guidance in the company of my peers that I could rely on.
Kylie and I talked about applying for the program because we've been trying to do this online store and we realized we needed help doing it.
I personally really enjoy getting involved in entrepreneurial ecosystems, so it's exciting to be a part of kind of the early stage of bringing up a community.
We sat down, we did a little makeshift video and sent it in, and we were chosen. And then I was a little bit intimidated in the beginning.
We wanted to call and invite you to be part of this year's cohort.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome. That is wonderful news.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I'm twice as pumped as you guys are.
Admittedly, we haven't done the best job explaining what they were getting into.
Even though Lane Accelerator, we're a startup. So anytime you're running a startup, you're just doing anything that needs to get done that day. The combination between St. Bonaventure University, JCC, Olean Business Development Corporation, there are just so many people that are coming together to make this cohort amazing.
Being in the accelerator so far, it's high-level training. They're bringing in C-level executives from all over the country, all different types of businesses.
It's really helped us to think like business people.
The networking that we had experienced that could help us in ways that we didn't even know we needed help with, unquestionably.
Incredibly valuable experience.
To be able to just sit down and have these conversations about really anything, personal life, business. There's never a day where I feel like there's no one I can't call or speak to.
Chelsea and I are not business-oriented people coming into this. Obviously, we're learning along the way.
It's been so interesting to work with all of these different individuals and see how they can apply to our business, how we can help them, how they can help us, and create a bigger picture.
Just to testify that it's been one of the best experiences in my business career. 100% recommend it to anybody at any stage. There's a ton of help out there. You're silly not to take advantage of that.
One of the things that we do is a create-a-thon, our version of a hackathon or a startup weekend. We brought all 9 businesses over to St. Bonaventure's campus, and we paired them with C4 students to jam on their business, to dig into problems and to come up with solutions, all in a very short amount of time.
The Create-a-thon was amazing. They had really good ideas. We're all sitting there trying to write stuff down on our Post-it notes.
Really getting to work with my C4 students, it brought ideas that I didn't necessarily think.
These guys came up with it. This whole thing is worth the price of admission here. My C4 students are exceptional. They solved a very challenging problem that we had about financing.
Our C4 students are Ella and Caleb, and they're fantastic. They're really reliable. They bring really good ideas to the table. The things that we're passionate about is dance, but the things that they're passionate about is business. So we're kind of like blending the two together.
We're working with Sydney and Allie for finding buyers in the area. They're really able to open the right doors, and I think they're learning a lot from as well.
The C4 students are incredible. They have tons of skills, and many of the businesses report after the accelerator is over, how do we keep them?
To give students from JCC and St. Bonaventure the opportunity to network. It was really fantastic, and a lot of them were able to help the businesses with their branding and their logos and bring information to the business owners that they didn't have before.
The ability to match make the C4 skill sets of those C4 students with the needs of the business is kind of what gets it the most success, I think.
Dr. Palmer, the leaders of C4 and the amazing businesses came up with ideas that implanted the seeds I really think will have a huge effect on their business long term. In the past, I've been a judge at 43 North, and ever since then, I just want to take as many people there and show them what's possible.
We're at Shays here in Buffalo, 43 North event. It was 8 different businesses presenting their pitches. What I took from it most is the conciseness of their pitches.
The people that were presenting were just rock stars, really inspiring, and I think that as a group for all of us to kind of leave there with a goal in mind, a great experience.
It was amazing to see these successful businesses getting an opportunity to make their community better.
We met the next morning actually for our cohort, and the overwhelming conversation was the businesses in this room were just as good as the businesses on that stage.
Staying connected to this group is super important to me. It's a big first step in my journey as an entrepreneur, and everyone's unique story has been something that I've learned something from, and it's something I'm never going to forget.
There's just some amazing people in that cohort, and they inspire me, and they've kind of raised us up.
Even though we all have these totally different businesses, we connect with the highs and the lows.
I think a lot of people that are in the program alongside of us, whether they're a new startup or they've been established for many years, they have similar circumstances that apply to ours.
Being in a collaborative space, there was a whole lot less tension. It was a very open, educating atmosphere.
The purpose of this accelerator is really to build this entrepreneur spirit and build this community. I feel like they absolutely accomplished it.
Last year's cohort, those 5 business owners bonded because they had that shared experience. And in the end, they had to compete against each other. And I'll be the first person to say, I'm glad I wasn't a judge that night because I was so impressed with all of them. This year, they've already won, and why not showcase the best of the best?
They've dedicated a lot of their time and energy, so this is an opportunity to be thankful for them and to also give them the opportunity to talk through what they've learned. That's why we're here.
Looking forward to kind of show the progress that I've made through the accelerator, where I came in at and where I'm at now, and super excited to show that off.
You know, positive vibes.
Selfishly, I'm very excited to see what everybody else has to offer.
I think it's just going to feel amazing. I just think it's going to feel really supportive.
I think it's going to be kind of fun and playful. It's relaxed, but it's serious at the same time, if that makes sense.
It's crazy to think about how far we've come, celebrating all of that hard work, celebrating each one of these businesses, and also showing the community just what we can do and what we're all here for.
I want to thank you for being a part of what we're doing. What we've done over the past few months is just the beginning. Know that we're all here, we're in this together. It's your time. So take the baton and let's go.